Alberta, Eve Bash, but I usually go by Eve because I prefer that over my first name, Alberta. So just call me Eve. Anyway, this video here is for the contest for the new teeth in a day, or excuse me, that Dr. Gupta, I think his name is offering for one lucky individual. And I'm sure you've seen a lot of cases where there's a lot of people that really need it, but and I am aware of that. And I sympathize with them because, as you can see, just from me sitting here talking, you can see that I am in desperate need of it as well. I've been dealing with dental issues ever since I was a kid. The main thing that I've been dealing with from elementary school, middle school, high school, is I have this serious overbite, and I've never been able to get my teeth corrected. I needed dentures when I was little, but unfortunately, not dentures, braces. I needed braces when I was little, but my family didn't have the money to afford it, and being a little kid, of course, I don't have money to afford it to do it myself, and my mom and dad, they've never had money to help me get my teeth fixed. And I'm 42 now, but I've not had the money myself either to get it done. But then, I was married for about 6 years to a guy that was very abusive in every way you can imagine, and I know part of it had to do with because of the way my teeth look, because he would every once in a while he would throw some verbal abusive comment at me about how bad my teeth looked. But fortunately, I had not yet lost any teeth when he abused me. I mean, he hit me constantly, but fortunately, I had not yet lost any teeth yet. But I know part of my losing my teeth had something to do with him. Not entirely, but somewhat, because he would strike me in the face a lot. Anyway, so yeah, but when I was growing up, from elementary school, middle school, high school, I would constantly have kids torment me and tease me and make fun of me and just basically verbally abuse me because of the way my teeth look. They would always call me duck face, or or Bugs Bunny, or some really mean name, because they knew that they looked better than I did, and they knew they had better teeth than I ever did. I've always had this overbite, so that's one reason why they would always call me duck face, or they would call me bucktooth. They'd call me bucktooth Bubba, and I'm like, wait a minute, first of all, I don't look like a Bubba. I'm a girl, and Bubba usually is someone that is like some hillbilly hick, that is missing teeth and, overweight and chewing cud or something, some, like I said, hillbilly hick or something, anyway, some Ozark or something, but, and I'm definitely not a Bubba. I'm a girl. Maybe I'm a Bubba Ed, I don't know. Okay, I'm trying to make fun of it, because, I don't know, just because, but anyway, yeah, they would always call me Bucktooth Bubba or Bugs Bunny. The worst, they would always call me Bugs Bunny. They're like, I mean, I don't know why I just did that, but I hated that when they would do that to me. It's like, it was, and it was just really bad. I really hated it growing up. Always being teased and tormented and made fun of because of the way I look. And they'd always call me long face and other names. It's like, so not only do I have a long face, which is really no big deal, like having a long face and bad teeth, a serious overbite, that didn't, at the same time, that didn't really help. And so, I wasn't the skinniest kid in school, but I wasn't the fattest kid in school either. I've been kind of medium weight most of my life. I mean, there was one point when I finally lost a lot of weight, And yeah, I got down to 120, between 115, 120 pounds. And I not only looked really good, but I felt really good about myself. The one time I looked good, I felt good about myself. But that didn't last very long. I'm not fat now, but I'm far from fat, but I've got more weight on me than I like. So, anyway, but yeah, I'm a person that likes to smile all the time. I'm just usually a very happy-go-lucky person. I'm a very positive person. You know, I always try to do stuff for others to make others smile. And, sorry. But anyway, yeah, so I always like to try to make others smile and feel good, you know, when their day is not going so great, you know, if they're upset about something, mad about something, or just down in the dumps about something. I'm always trying to do something to make them feel better, you know, make them laugh. And even though sometimes I really don't want to, but I do, because I'm such a people person. I'm a very positive individual, despite of all the abuse that I've gone through in my whole life, you know, from others and, you know, from people who I thought were my friends who weren't. My ex-husband, my mom and dad abused me some too growing up, but not because of my teeth. At least they didn't. They're the one person that didn't abuse me because of my teeth, or make fun of me because of my teeth. But other people, you know. Anyway, yeah. So I've been pretty much tormented my whole life because of the way my teeth look. As you can see, I'm missing quite a few teeth. I've got 10 teeth left on the bottom, and I've got 12 teeth left on top. You can see here. I don't know how you can see, but yeah. Anyway, oh, now you gotta come down and watch me make a video.
That's how I messed it up.
No. Anyway, so yeah, I've got a serious overbite. So you can see when I'm sitting here talking, it's just my teeth just act and just sit hard. See? And how you can see. It's really bad. Yeah, so yeah, I could really use this opportunity to win this, get my teeth fixed. It would be a dream come true, completely a dream come true, because I don't have the money to do it. I would do it in a heartbeat if I did. Unfortunately, I don't. Don't really have work right now. Don't have the money to do it right now. But if I did, I would. And every day I'm praying that I could win the lottery so I could just go out and get it done immediately. I mean, if I could just win the lottery, that's the first thing I would do immediately. I mean, I don't care. And once I get that money in my hand, that's the first thing I would do, is go get my teeth fixed. Because I know you know, I don't get certain jobs because of the way my teeth look. You know, because employers, they want the people to look good, not just, you know, physically, but they want them to have perfect teeth. And because I've never gone into an establishment anywhere, whether it be a store, or a restaurant, or whatever, where there's an employee who's been missing teeth. And so it's like, I know a lot of jobs I've had, they're just like temp work, you know, where I'm in a factory, so like really the public's not seeing me. And you know, those temp jobs, of course, are very temp, they don't last very long. But aside from that, they're in factories where the only people that see me is the people that work with me, and that's it. You know, not really dealing with the public, and they don't see me, so they don't have to worry about being some toothless girl. And it's really disheartening when you can't even get a job because of the way your teeth look, or like people don't want to hang around you because of the way your teeth look. I mean, I can be the most upbeat person that I am, and positive person, and whatever, but a lot of times that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when people judge you by how you look. And it's like, as much as I like to smile, I try not to smile because I hate people seeing my teeth. I mean, a lot of times I try not even to talk to people, and I still do, but I try not to because when I open my mouth and start talking, you can see exactly how my teeth look, and it's embarrassing. It's extremely embarrassing. Like, and I know a lot of people go through this. I hate being one of them. I would give anything to get my teeth fixed. You just get it done. I know my life would be so much better in so many ways. I mean, I don't have that many friends, which is fine. But that's because I don't want to be around people who I think will judge me because of the way I look. Because I've always been judged my whole life. I hate being judged by the way I look. I hate being made fun of because of the way I look. Anyway, yeah. So, if I could just win this contest, it would be a dream come true, and it would change my life for the better in so many ways. You don't even know. Yeah, I have fears about getting this done. I have fears of that, going there to get this done, and I won't wake up for some crazy fluke or something. I'll be asleep forever, and it probably won't happen, but it's one of my fears. And I don't like pain. I hate pain. I hate going to the dentist. Absolutely scared to death of going to the dentist because, I'm always afraid it's going to hurt when they pull a tooth. And fortunately for the last couple of times it hasn't, but there's been times when it has. I mean, there was one dentist I went to go see once, and it was like when he had to, this one right here, when he had to remove the remainder of that one that's missing. I mean, when it broke off, when I ate that ice cream sandwich, when I took that one bite of the ice cream sandwich, broke off that tooth in half. And then I waited about a year or so before I could finally go to the dentist and get that tooth removed, to get that broken tooth taken out of my mouth. Of course, I didn't finish eating that sandwich. I threw it away immediately once my tooth broke. But I was afraid that if I ate the rest of my teeth were going to break too, so I threw it away. But anyway, about a year or so later, when I finally had the money to go to the dentist to get that broken tooth taken out of my mouth, extracted, I told the dentist when I was sitting in his chair, I was like, hey, you need to numb my mouth up quite a bit, maybe at least 2 or 3 times at least, because if I feel pain, I'm going to scream. If I feel pain, I'm going to do something that you're not going to like, not physically, verbally, whatever. Well, okay, yeah, physically, verbally. I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna holler. I'm gonna make some kind of noise because I just don't deal well with pain. And he's like, okay, I'll take care of you, no problem. Okay, but he numbed me up once, and he started pulling my tooth, and I started screaming, bloody murder. And I'm like, so he's like, okay, I won't take it out yet. So he numbs my mouth up again a second time, and then he comes back a while later. And then he tries to remove it again, and then it still hurt. I guess he didn't put enough Novocaine there or whatever, but he tried to remove it again, and again, it hurt like hell. I mean, I was screaming like crazy. I mean, it's like he had the nerve to get mad at me, and he's like, "You need to calm down. You need to stop screaming. I got people out in that waiting room. You're scaring them half to death. With all this screaming." And I looked at him. I'm like, I told you, you need to numb me up quite a bit, because if I feel pain, I'm going to scream. And he's like, fine. So he numbed me up like another 1 or 2 times, and so that I wouldn't feel anything. So the last time he finally came back in there, he finally was able to extract the tooth, and I didn't feel nothing. And he's like, y'all better now? And he had an attitude. I'm like, yeah, I'm better now, now that you numb me up enough. But he got mad at me because I was screaming when he tried to move that tooth. I'm like, but I told you, like, you need to numb me up. But anyway, so yeah, I don't deal with pain, so yeah, I'm terrified of going to the dentist because of pain. And I just don't deal well with pain at all. So I have several reasons why I don't go to the dentist. One, mainly finances. I don't have the finances to get my teeth fixed the way I wish I did. But I don't. Secondly, I hate pain. I just cannot deal with pain. I mean, if I feel pain, I'm going to scream. I'm going to cry. I'm going to do everything I can to get out of that chair. The only thing you can do to keep me from jumping out of the chair is stopping me down. Literally, but you can't keep me from screaming. Thirdly, is I worry about the dentist. Is he trained enough, skilled enough to do this without, causing me the pain? I mean, how long has he been there? How long has he been doing this? And travel expenses, that's part of it too, because, same thing, expenses, I don't have the money to do it. If I did, I would, in a heartbeat. But then, lastly, my fear is that, when I get in that chair and they're going to put me to sleep and make my mouth look pretty, and I'm not going to wake up to see it. I'm not going to be able to wake up and say, hey, yeah, I'm beautiful finally. I want to know what it's like. I want to know what it's like to finally be beautiful. I want to know what it's like to finally feel beautiful. I haven't felt beautiful for a long time. I've never felt beautiful. I mean, I think to myself, yeah, I'm pretty. I try to build up my own confidence. Tell myself I'm pretty. I don't care what anybody says. But more often than not, I look in the mirror and I hate the way I look. I mean, I can lose all the weight in the world. Be skinny as Rihanna. And that's fine, but that doesn't still won't change how my teeth look. So, sometimes I feel pretty. Sometimes I'll look at the mirror and I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty. Who would like me? I mean, I've got a heart of gold. I'm this really sweet person. I'm sincere. I'm thoughtful. I think about other people. I put other people above myself all the time. I always put others before myself. But it's very rare that anybody puts me above them. I don't got much, but for what I do have, I've worked my butt off for. And I've got most of the things I've got because of my own efforts. What I was able to do, no help from my parents. My parents don't have money, and even when they did have money, they usually spent it on my sisters, and hardly ever spent any money on me, which is just fine, whatever, because at least it taught me to be independent. But, for the most part. But the one thing I wish they could have done is help me, with my dental needs. I wish I could take care of my dental needs, but I can't. And every day, my teeth get worse and worse. Every so often, I go to the dentist and get another tooth extracted. Pretty soon, it's going to be to the point that I'm not going to have any teeth left, and if that happens, I'm not even going to want to go outside. Right now, I still go outside because I still got some teeth left, but even though they're not the best shape. But if I get to the point where I don't have any teeth left, I'm not going to want to go outside at all, face anybody. I just want to know what it feels like to be beautiful. I want to feel it. Not just try to convince myself of it, that I'm pretty. I know I'm not the prettiest girl in the world, but I'm definitely not the ugliest girl in the world. But I tell myself that I'm pretty, I don't really know what it really feels like to be pretty, and I just want to know what it feels like to be pretty for once. Not just tell myself that, but actually believe it. And I want others to look at me and say, hey, that girl is beautiful. That girl is the prettiest girl I've ever seen. That girl is a girl with the most beautiful smile that I've ever seen. No one's ever said that. I know often people have tried to say that, but I can see it in their eyes that they didn't mean it. But, give them credit for trying to make me feel better sometimes. But if I could just win the lottery, if I could just be that one lucky person to win the lottery just once, just enough money, just once, I could just go out immediately, get my teeth fixed. What I wouldn't give for that. Anyway, thank you for watching this, and I know I've made it kind of long. Sorry. I know my video is really long. Sorry. But anyway, at least consider me, please. I would really give anything in the world to have perfect teeth for once. Not be called Bucktooth or Bugs Bunny or something else. Anyway, thank you for your time, and I hope with all my heart, pray you'll consider me strongly. Thank you.